Welcome to this sacred moment. Today we're going to explore together one of the most powerful secrets of the universe, a secret that's always been here, waiting for you to open yourself to receive it. And this secret has a name: anticipated gratitude. Have you ever stopped to think about how gratitude works in your life? Most people were taught to be grateful for what's already happened, for the blessings we've already received, for the achievements we've already reached. And that's beautiful and important. But there's an even higher frequency of gratitude. A way of giving thanks that works like a direct bridge between you and everything your heart desires. Imagine for a moment that the universe works like a giant mirror. It doesn't just reflect what you think or what you want. It reflects what you feel as true. It reflects the energy you emanate. When you give thanks for something that hasn't happened yet, you're telling the universe, with every cell in your body, that it's already real for you. You're placing yourself in the frequency of someone who's already received. And it's right in that frequency where manifestation happens. Think about this. Anticipated gratitude isn't about pretending something exists when it doesn't. It's not about denying your present reality. It's about recognizing a greater truth, the truth that everything already exists in the field of infinite possibilities, just waiting for you to align with that reality. When you give thanks in advance, you're not asking. You're confirming, you're saying yes to life. And life, in its infinite generosity, responds with an even greater yes. Let's understand something fundamental here. There's a profound difference between gratitude for the past and gratitude for the future. When you're grateful for the past, you're honoring what was. You're closing cycles with love. You're acknowledging the blessings that have already crossed your path. That's necessary, however, it's an energy of completion. But when you're grateful for the future, you're opening doors. You're creating space. You're signaling to the universe that you're ready to receive. It's an energy of expansion, of invitation, of total openness. Think of a person who's just received wonderful news. How do they feel? They feel happiness, relief, fulfillment, overflowing gratitude. They're not waiting to feel grateful. They're already living that gratitude. Anticipated gratitude is just that. You choose to feel right here what you'll feel when your desire manifests physically. And by doing this, you accelerate the manifestation process in an almost magical way. Because you're already vibrating at the frequency of receiving. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between what's already happened and what you feel as real. For it, emotion is the proof. So when you feel genuine gratitude for something that hasn't manifested yet, you're programming your subconscious to recognize it as part of your reality. And the universe loves certainty. It loves when you stop doubting and start celebrating. And how can we put this technique into practice? How do you really give thanks for what hasn't happened yet? How do you transform this into something real and tangible in your daily life? First, you need to connect with your desire in a clear and loving way. With clarity and gentleness. Close your eyes, for a moment if you can. Or simply direct your attention inward. Ask your heart, what do you really want to manifest right here? It could be health, it could be financial abundance, It could be a loving relationship. It could be inner peace. It could be a professional opportunity. Whatever it is, allow it to become clear to you. Instead of visualizing that desire as something distant in the future, bring it to the present. Feel as if it's already yours. And then, from the depths of your heart, begin to give thanks. It's not, "Thank you for the possibility of having this someday," but rather, "Thank you because this is already in my life." Feel the energetic difference between these two phrases. One carries hope mixed with doubt. The other carries certainty mixed with gratitude. And it's in that certainty where the power lives. When you give thanks in advance, you're not just thinking. You're feeling. You're allowing your entire body to be immersed in that frequency of gratitude. Let your chest expand. Let a gentle smile appear on your lips. Let your shoulders relax. Because you've already received. It may not yet be visible to physical eyes, but it's alive inside you. And what's alive inside you will inevitably manifest outside of you. Here's what I want you to understand about the frequency of receiving. The universe is constantly transmitting blessings in your direction, like a radio that emits waves all the time. But if you don't tune in to the right frequency, you can't catch the signal. Anticipated gratitude is the fine-tuning that places you right on the correct station. When you live in worry, you're tuned to the frequency of lack. When you live in resentment, you're tuned to the frequency of injustice. Living in fear, you remain on the frequency of discomfort. But when you live in gratitude, especially anticipated gratitude, you're tuned to the frequency of abundance, of love, of the universe's generosity. And it's on that frequency where miracles happen. And how do you maintain that tuning? Through constant practice. Through the daily choice to give thanks before seeing. To believe before touching. To celebrate before proving. And this is ancient wisdom. It's the understanding that you're a creator being, and that your emotions are the brush with which you paint your reality. Let's make this even more practical with specific examples you can use immediately. Imagine you desire vibrant health. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthy" or "I hope to improve," you say with an open heart, "I'm deeply grateful for the perfect health that flows through every cell in my body at this very moment. Thank you, life, for this strong and balanced body that allows me to live fully." Do you feel the difference? It's not a request. It's a confirmation. It's an acknowledgement of something that's already unfolding. If you desire financial abundance, try this. I'm grateful for the constant abundance that flows to me in expected and unexpected ways. Thank you for all the doors of prosperity that open easily and gracefully. Notice that you're not specifying just how the abundance will come. You're giving thanks for its essence, for the flow, for the grace. And the universe, in its infinite wisdom, finds the perfect pathways to bring this to you. For those seeking love and meaningful relationships, I'm grateful for the love that's growing in my life at this very moment. Thank you for the perfect partner who shares this journey with me, or thank you for the loving and authentic relationships that surround me and nourish my soul. See how this is specific, yet at the same time open. You're defining the quality, love, authenticity, nourishment, but leaving space for the universe to surprise you with the form. If you're seeking a professional opportunity or a new path, I'm grateful for the perfect opportunity that's presenting itself at this very moment, allowing my talents to shine and my work to be valued. Thank you for this path that brings me fulfillment and purpose. And if you're seeking inner peace and emotional balance, I'm grateful for the deep peace that dwells in my heart at this very moment. Thank you for this serenity that accompanies me in every moment, reminding me that I'm always safe and supported. Each of these phrases carries a specific energy, a vibration of certainty, of receiving, of genuine gratitude. And when you repeat them with feeling, not mechanically, but with your whole being, you're literally reprogramming your reality. Here are the affirmations you can incorporate into your daily life. Repeat whenever you feel the need to realign with the frequency of anticipated gratitude. I'm grateful for everything that's flowing in my direction at this very moment. My heart is open to receive all the blessings the universe has already prepared for me. I'm grateful for the perfection of divine timing that orchestrates every detail of my life. I give thanks in advance for every miracle that unfolds on my path today. I live in a constant state of gratitude, and this magnetizes even more blessings into my life. I'm an open receiver of all the abundance, love, and happiness that already exist for me. Feel how these words resonate inside you. Allow them to become your new, internal language, your new way of conversing with life. Because anticipated gratitude isn't something you do once in a while. It's a state of being. It's a way of walking through the world with open arms, knowing that you're always being supported, always being guided, always being blessed. And here's a powerful nighttime ritual I want to share with you. A ritual that, if practiced with consistency, can exponentially multiply your results. Every night, before you sleep, set aside 5 sacred minutes just for yourself. Lie down comfortably. Close your eyes. Place one hand over your heart. And then, begin to give thanks. Give thanks for 3 things you want to manifest as if they'd already happened today. Don't limit yourself. Don't be shy. Allow yourself to feel the full happiness of each one. For example, thank you for this wonderful time when I received the news of my promotion. I feel so much gratitude for being recognized and valued. Feel this as real. Let the emotion flow. Let your body relax in the certainty that this is already yours. I'm grateful for this time when my health manifested so vibrantly. I feel strong, energized, and in perfect balance. Again, immerse yourself in the feeling. Let it fill every part of you. Thank you for this time when I experienced such deep and true love. I feel so loved and at peace. Do this with 3 different manifestations each night. They can be the same for several nights, or you can vary them. What matters is the authenticity of the feeling. And then, before you fall asleep, whisper to yourself, I'm grateful for everything that's already on its way. I trust. I receive. I'm grateful. When you do this before sleep, you're programming your subconscious to work in your favor throughout the entire night. You're planting seeds in fertile soil. And when you wake up in the morning, those seeds have already begun to germinate inside you. You wake up different, aligned and on the frequency of receiving. I want you to understand something fundamental about anticipated gratitude. It doesn't replace action. It doesn't mean you're going to stand still waiting for things to fall from the sky. Actually, it's the opposite. When you live in anticipated gratitude, you become a magnet for opportunities, for ideas, for connections, for synchronicities. And you become capable of recognizing and acting on those opportunities when they appear. Anticipated gratitude is energetic preparation. It's you telling the universe, I'm ready. I'm open. I'm available. And then, when doors open, you walk through them with confidence. Because you were already expecting them. You already knew they'd come. This is the beauty of conscious manifestation. You're not trying to force anything. You're not fighting against the current. You're simply aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance that already exists in the universe. And anticipated gratitude is the key that opens all the floodgates. Anticipated gratitude works because it places you in harmony with the fundamental law of the universe, the law of attraction. When you vibrate in gratitude, you attract more situations to be grateful for. When you vibrate in certainty, you attract certain manifestations. When you vibrate in love, you attract more love. And the best part: you don't need to wait to begin. You don't need to be ready. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to start giving thanks. At this very moment. For everything your heart knows is already on its way. So take a deep breath once more. And allow this teaching to take root in you. Anticipated gratitude isn't just a technique. It's a way of life. It is a choice to see the world through abundance rather than lack. It's a decision to trust in life's process instead of resisting it. And when you make that choice every single time, something miraculous happens. You stop chasing your desires. And they begin to come in your direction. Because you've finally understood the secret. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And when you're grateful, you become a portal for all the blessings of the universe. When you declare your gratitude, you make it even more powerful. You create a wave of energy that expands and touches other people. And we all benefit when we choose to live on the frequency of gratitude. So as you continue with your time ahead, remember, you're not waiting for the fulfillment of your desires. You're celebrating the manifestation of them. You're not asking the universe. You're giving thanks for the generosity that's already in motion. You're not in the energy of lack. You're in the energy of fullness. And from this energy, everything is possible. Everything is attainable. Everything is already yours. Feel this at this very moment. Let this truth settle into every cell in your body. You're loved, supported, and deserving of all the dreams your heart can imagine. And anticipated gratitude is your tool to accelerate the manifestation of every single one of them. Use this with wisdom, love, and consistency. And watch how your life transforms in ways you couldn't even imagine before. Because when you give thanks before receiving, you're telling the universe, I trust you. I trust myself. I trust the process. And that trust moves mountains. If this teaching has touched your heart, leave your like on this video and share your energy of gratitude. This expands the vibration for everyone. And by the way, what's the first thing you're going to give thanks for in advance today, as if it were right here in your life? I wish for you to walk with lightness, that you manifest with grace, that you live in constant celebration of the blessings that are already flowing in your direction. Until our next meeting.